popular is Facebook? According to Tom Halleck in the International Business Times, 1 out of every 5 people have an active Facebook account. The average user spends approximately 50 minutes a day on Facebook, according to the New York Times. Did creator Mark Zuckerberg really ever imagine his dorm room creation to ever reach this amazing height of popularity? Times 100 Most Influential People labels Mark Zuckerberg as ambitious, thoughtful, open-minded, and big-hearted. Mark Zuckerberg commits 99% of his wealth to outside causes to help improve education, curing diseases, connecting people, and building strong communities. Mark Zuckerberg has created many channels in the community to help reach society and influence society for the good. Today I will tell you exactly who Mark Zuckerberg is, what Facebook has done to influence the world, and how Mark Zuckerberg continues to help influence the world. Facebook allows you to connect with others. Mark Zuckerberg has created a form of communication where you can reconnect with loved ones. And creating this social media highway allows critical information to be passed along and obtained in a quicker manner. Let's move on to my first point, which is, who is Mark Zuckerberg? Mark Zuckerberg is an American programmer, internet entrepreneur, and philanthropist. Mark Zuckerberg developed interest in computer at a very early age. Bio.com states Zuckerberg that he used the Atari Basic to create a messaging program named ZuckNet. His father used this program in his dental office, which allowed the receptionist to inform him of a new patient instead of screaming across the room. Mark Zuckerberg and his friends also used this Atari Basic software to create new games. He is most famously recognized, although, as the creator of Facebook. Zuckerberg created Facebook in his college dorm room in 2004. He dropped out of Harvard in June 2004 and moved his company to California. The Facebook, at the time, had 1 million users. Facebook actually started out as a dating site for the Harvard elite, but later turned to a mass worldwide social media site. Since receiving his mass fortune, Zuckerberg has used his millions to fund many different philanthropic causes. For example, he donated $100 million to the Newark public school system in New Jersey. In December 2010, he also signed the Giving Pledge with Bill Gates, which states that he has to at least donate 50% of his wealth during the course of his lifetime. Now that you understand who Mark Zuckerberg is, let me move on to my second point, which is how Facebook has influenced the world. Facebook is a for-profit corporation that is worldwide. Facebook has given the world a form of communication that is instantaneous and can reach hundreds of thousands in a matter of seconds. The average Facebook user has approximately 338 friends. One Messenger post reaches all friends at the same time. Family, friends can be notified of births, relationship statuses, and any other eventful thing that has happened. Posts can also be shared with non-friends and can reach a viral status reaching millions if you choose this setting. Facebook has been credited with reuniting lost family members, and Facebook really plays an important role in helping gather all family members together. Not all communication on Facebook, however, is positive. There are many different negative causes to Facebook. For example, Facebook can be very addicting at the dinner table, and it can shut down family communication. Facebook also has reported that 54% of youths have experienced cyberbullying on Facebook. 75% of all 18-year-old females say they have experienced some sort of online bullying. 85% of all 19-year-old males say they have experienced some sort of online bullying. Facebook allows users to stay in touch and reconnect with past or long-lost family members. 67% of adults use Facebook to stay in touch with family members and old friends. 50% of adults use Facebook to try to reconnect with old friends and family members. Now that I've told you who Mark Zuckerberg is and how Facebook has influenced the world, I will lastly tell you how Zuckerberg plans on continuing to influence the world. Mark Zuckerberg is actively involved in philanthropy and continues to help influence society today. ReadWrite.com explains that Mark Zuckerberg and his wife, Priscilla Chan, have pledged to donate 99% of Facebook's earnings to the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative. So 99% of Facebook's total wealth right now would come up to about $45 million that they are donating to the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative at this time. The Chan Zuckerberg Initiative is committed to advancing human potential and promoting equality. Chan and Zuckerberg are focused on giving back to the community and not what they will get in return, but also as promoting equality is one of their main goals. Chan and Zuckerberg's goal is to advance human potential, promote equality in areas such as health, education, scientific research, and energy. Zuckerberg's success has also influenced a generation of entrepreneurs. Mark Zuckerberg was a role model for all the millennials to follow and derive their own success from. Facebook has also shown what millennials do best: share with their peers, innovate in teams, and relate to one another. So in conclusion, Mark Zuckerberg has had a huge impact on the world and future successors. Now that you've heard my speech, you know who Mark Zuckerberg is, how Facebook has influenced the world, and what Mark Zuckerberg's continuing to do to help influence the world. So I'll leave you with this. 100 years ago, the moon appeared untouchable, millions of miles away. 50 years ago, having a phone conversation in your car was not even dreamed of. 25 years ago, delivering a message simultaneously to thousands of friends with a few keystrokes was not even pondered. And just over the horizon is the next technological development that is not even within the grasps of our mind, but yet once again will change the world as we know it.